NHL season that kicks off later tonight. New Hockey Night Canada, the hosts are Georgia Flawless. NHL matchups like Toronto, Montreal, that kicks off the new season. Those are teams to renew their history. If you look at the Toronto, if you look at that matchup, I know those two teams, years and years past, they don't like each other, but if you look at the Montreal Canadian side, this is their first year since the all-season. Montreal has, well, they have no captain. Zach Coyle retired because he was an Anaheim because he spent all his years in Montreal. They shipped Brian Johnson off to Buffalo, shipped another guy off to Buffalo. Now they only have 3 assistant captains. So that marks the first time in Montreal Canadiens history that they don't have a captain. I'm not too really concerned with Montreal because if you guys do at this time last year, the Montreal Canadiens got into the playoffs for I don't know how many years. To me, that we're gonna bounce Boston, and then we're gonna bounce another team, and then we're gonna bounce New York. When they played New York, they got cocky, they got arrogant. Carey Price went down mostly in game 2, and that was like they sealed their fate. And then they got cocky, they got booed out of the playoffs. Now hopefully this time around, hopefully they come together, because if they don't come together, they don't, like as PK Subban would say, you're talking on the ice. If they don't come together, if they all stay healthy, come together as a team, maybe they get their act together. Just because they need 3 assistant captains, one is PK Subban, maybe he needs like an eye opener. Maybe he needs to wake up and he needs to get his head on straight. Because the Montreal Canadiens, if they don't come together this year, maybe it'll be like deja vu from last year. But like the Toronto Maple Leafs side, they have no big tough guys because they waived Colton Moore, Fraser McLaren, sent Will Nylander back to Sweden because he's not ready enough, but hopefully one day. They still have all their big pieces intact. They brought Stefan Robles from free agency. Hopefully he can return to his wing ways and maybe get Trump over a hump. Let's just hope that they stay healthy. Maybe and they cleaned house, get rid of all the assistant captains. They retained Randy Carlyle. They brought Braden Shanahan. They brought assistant general manager Kyle Dubas, who is like still the youngest general manager in the NHL history. Maybe Toronto, with all this the culture change. Maybe they return to their glory years. And maybe win Stanley Cup. If you look at the San Jose Sharks, LA Kings rivalry from, it wasn't last year, those two teams played faced off in playoffs last year after San Jose got bounced. So if I'm San Jose, I'll be like looking to get a little measure of revenge. But you look at LA Kings, they still got all their pieces except for they let one person go. And I would be raising their Stanley Cup banner because when they won the Stanley Cup last year. If I'm LA Kings, I better come out guns and blazing and win another Stanley Cup meeting. I'm so proud. I am so proud because they got the job unlike the Montreal Canadiens, who couldn't get the job done, because most people say, oh, Montreal, they should win a Stanley Cup every year. Dude, yes, I do agree with that statement, because Montreal, yeah, they are great, but they are just not great today. Everyone thinks, oh, Montreal should win a Stanley Cup every year, because they're the best team. Everyone should bow down to them. This year's Montreal Canadiens, they're all a bunch of young guys. They think that they want to go back to their glory years and relive the history. Not today. LA Kings, they're a lot better than the Montreal Canadiens of today and the previous old. You look at Edmonton, same story from years past. New York Rangers, same story with the past. Boston, same story with the past. But I don't see like Edmonton and others who most people say they're still LA Kings are gonna win it all again. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of great fights in this new season. Where it's Don Cherry. Let's go!